Rachel, and today I am back with a video in my Moterm. I think it was last week or the week before I did a video in here where I just opened her up, updated her and went through it, and you guys seemed to like it. It got some good comments on it. So I do need to film a Hobonichi Weeks plan with me, but I think before I do that, I am going to do exactly that. I'm going to come into my Moterm, I am going to see what needs updating, and we'll just have a chat along the way. So I've just done an updated flip through if you want to see a proper flip through of this setup. All of my danglies, I love them, but look how twisted they get at the bottom. I don't think there's anything that I could do about that as well, but that sound, a bit of ASMR for you there. I love it. I love it so much when it jingles in the little bag. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get in here. We are going to just get up to date. So let's see. I had a comment on one of my videos yesterday. In fact, it was probably the flip through. Somebody said, what is your inbox for? I don't understand what it is. Just can you explain it a little bit? So basically, if I think of something that I need to put in this planner or something that I need to put in another section, I need to update, but I haven't got time to put it in, I pop it in my inbox here. And then later on, I'll move it into where it should be in my planner. So I need to do my collab videos. What would you call it? Planning. I need to plan my collab videos. I need to write them down on a piece of paper and put them in the right section. But I haven't had the time to do it. So I've sort of filed it, if you will, in my inbox to sit here. The same with this one. This is social media pages. And that's been on my inbox list since I set this planner up. I couldn't find any inserts that I like, hence the reason why in the flip through you'll see that I've just used the ones out of my personal wide and I've just folded them, but I still want to look for them, so I've filed that in my inbox, and when I sort it out I will move them into the right section. So I suppose you could say then it's kind of a fancy word for a to-do list, really, couldn't you? But yeah, it's working for me, and I really enjoy doing it. So that's what my inbox is. I don't think I've got anything to do on the monthly. I just want to stick the dots on. It looks a bit bare without the dots. And I have got these cloth and paper dots that I have been itching to use. Got them out of my subscription. I cancelled my subscription because my subscription was in personal wide size. And I do want to resub in personal size, but I'm going to wait until Christmas is out the way, I think. We'll get Christmas sorted and then I can treat myself to the subscription again. So these are transparent dots, but I'm just going to use them to just mark the fact that there's something on that day. It just makes it look a bit more completed, a bit more finished, I suppose. Yeah, so I don't have anything to add on to my monthly though, so we can pop these back and move along. Just want to put my little bookmark back in. So how are you all? I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for the love on my last video. My flip through it was, I think. Is that my last video? Possibly. But yeah, that flip through of my Moterm did really well. Lots of comments, lots of likes, lots of traffic to the video, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. So here are the weekly pages. Today is, I'm ashamed to say, Friday, so we need to do a little bit of updating on these, so let's get that. I'm not loving these inserts, guys, I'm afraid. I did say that in my flip through. I'm just going to get my little piece of paper that I used to lean on. I don't want to be in the background. Yeah, I'm not loving these inserts at all, I'm afraid. So I'm going to continue with them because they're printed. I'm going to continue with them because I bought them and they are fall themed, as you can see. As soon as autumn is out the way, I'll be moving into something else. I don't know what, because I did have a look for some inserts when I was looking for these, and these really were the only things that I saw that I liked. So yeah, any suggestions? I've had a look on Annieplans. I've had a look on Justinian's, where I got these from. But yeah, not loving them, I'm afraid. But I've got to be honest about it, haven't I? This is why we make these videos. Sometimes things work, sometimes things look really cute, and sometimes they're just not functional at all. So what did we do on Tuesday? I did lots and lots of laundry. I did a big wash. My son, plonker that he is, he texted me on his way home from school on this day to say, on the Monday night, sorry it was, I did the laundry on the Tuesday. To say that so there's a big grassy bit when he comes out of school, and he'd done this at dinner time as well. The way he made it sound to me was like he did it on his way home, which wouldn't be so bad, but he absolutely slipped arse over tit, excuse my language, and he covered himself in mud all over his blazer, all over his bag, all over his shoes, yeah, and all over his white shirt as well, which is fine because all of that can be washed. Aside from the fact that I was worried that the blazer wouldn't dry, but it did. We got it sorted. But what a plonker he is. So yeah, that's what I spent Tuesday doing, trying to wash and get clean and dry in time for the next day. That blooming blazer, useless. I'm just going to put that down as a bit of decoration. And then I think the only other thing that I've got to mark on that day is just something that I watched on the telly, really. It was a bit of a quiet day. So yeah, I'm just going to find, I've got my reusable sticker book, and I am just going to look for a TV sticker. Let's have a little look, see. I've got this one at the top here. It's not really the colours that I was going with. No, maybe then I will go into my icons, and this has just reminded me actually, obviously, because this is from Josephine Beau Designs. Today is Friday and the pink planner sale starts today, and both Josephine Beau Designs and Fab Planner Print are taking part in that. There's some new releases from both shops, some tiered freebies from one or both, and also, yeah, a little discount code. So keep your eyes on both of the Facebook groups and the Instagram pages for the shops, but also the actual pink planner sale Facebook group itself, because you'll get early access to the sale in that. And some shops, I don't think Fab Planner Print and Josephine Beau Designs, but some shops will possibly be doing freebies that you just get if you order in the early access, so it's well worth having a little look. So I'm just going to write on here that we watched The Boys. We really got into that on Amazon. It's a bit crazy and a bit daft, but yeah, we've really got into that lately, so that can just go back in there. Then Wednesday I filmed that Moterm flip through. So as I did last time when I did this video, I'm not going to fill in the to-dos apart from these ones which have been sorted. But yeah, I'm not going to go back and fill in to-dos, that would just be daft. We're not going to do that. So yeah, I need to put that I filmed that video. So I've just got this, and this is from a Happy Sherpa paper resampler. Just pop that in there. And it was my Moterm flip through. And then I am going to pop that we had a McDonald's, because we did. My daughter has been doing really well at school. She has been settling down. I'm really proud of her. So we let her choose a treat that she wanted. Typical kids treat that she wanted. It was a McDonald's. It's not my favourite at all. I really don't like it. But yeah, she got what she wanted, and that was what she wanted. What else happened on Wednesday? Not much, to be honest. I think I'm just going to put... I'm going to put a header down. I'm just going to put a decorative header down to just mark off that rest of that day. And then we are on to yesterday. So yesterday, that was yesterday, wasn't it? That was yesterday. I feel like I'm in a mix, like I'm in a muddle, like I don't know what the days were. So yeah, yesterday we had the dog groomer. Effie had a bath, and she needed it because she absolutely stank. And I've got these beautiful stickers from Paper K, and that is literally what she looks like. I've got two dogs. I think you've seen them in a previous video. I think they're at the end of my planner cart video if you want to see what they look like. Yeah, and Effie loves to have a bath. She loves it. She loves it when the groomer comes. Effie is very much like a lap dog. Any fuss is good. Any touching, anything. She doesn't care what it's for. As long as you're messing about with it, she is happy. Yeah, but my other dog, Dexter, we don't get him groomed by the groomer because it would be his absolute worst nightmare. He doesn't like it. He's scared. He doesn't like it at all. So we don't put him through it. But he's a different breed as well. He's allegedly a Chihuahua. We bought him as a Chihuahua, but he's definitely crossed with something. We think that he's crossed with a Pomeranian because every time we go out and see other dogs, and we see Pomeranians, they are like his double, his absolute double. So we are convinced that he is a Pomeranian cross. So yeah, he's quite different fur. She's quite coarse fur, and he is quite soft and shiny. And he's just generally a different kind of dog. He really looks after himself and really cleans himself. So he can get away with not going to the groomer. Whereas Effie is adorable, and she's like your little teddy bears come to life. But that dog is a tramp, an absolute tramp. She just will happily, she digs around because she's a mixed breed as well. She's a Chihuahua Yorkshire Terrier mixed breed. So she's got the terrier in her, so she likes to dig. And she will come in. Sorry, I can't write and talk. I'm just putting down that we went to Greens. What did we go to Greens for? We had a brew before we picked Paige up. So I'm just going to put Greens with Chris. Yeah, so yeah, she will go outside, she will dig, she will just absolutely make an absolute show of herself, and then she will come in and she will, if you let her, just sit in that filth for days. Like, she will not make any effort or any attempt to clean herself up, because she's just a complete dosser. But yeah, in fact, I'll tell you how much of a clean freak my other dog is. My other dog will clean her. He won't have it. He's sick of it. He was like, no, you stink, and he will clean her. So yeah, she had a groom and he didn't. So that was yesterday. And then, like I said, it was Chris's day off. So what we actually did was we went to the cafe called the Italian Pantry down near where we live. And they do amazing sandwiches on like homemade bread. And we had that. And then, I've forgotten what sticker I was looking for. Oh, a shopping sticker. Yeah, and then we went to Greens and we had a brew. And I was going to have a chocolate brownie as well, but I didn't. I restrained myself and I didn't do it because I'd already had a sandwich. And they do like small sandwiches and large sandwiches, and I ordered a small sandwich, and I swear she got mixed up and gave me a large one. It was huge and I couldn't eat it all. It was absolutely huge. So I'm just going to try and pop one of these tea stickers just on here. It's going to stick over a little bit. Maybe I'll do it down there. See what I should have done. I'm going to just pop it there. Since I'm not putting any to-dos on there anyway, it doesn't particularly matter. So that's what I'm doing with that. And then, yes, I think this lovely lady gave me a large sandwich, and I couldn't eat it all. It was huge, but it was nice though. I had a nice cheese salad with salad cream, and it was yummy. And then I'm just going to pop that we did a little bit of shopping yesterday. Nothing too crazy. We just went to Tesco's and did a bit of a top-up shop. I bought burgers for tea, and I didn't end up having them because my friend sent me a message and said, is there any chance you can pick up my daughter from school? Our kids go to school, the same school, so it's like, it's no bother, I'm already there. So I picked her up, and nobody wanted the burgers. Nobody wanted the burgers. The girls just wanted to have a picnic. They wanted to throw a blanket over the top of my table and just have a picnic tea. So they had sandwiches and crisp and cake and apple, banana, yogurts, all things like that. I wasn't hungry because that sandwich had been so big, although I wouldn't have been eating meat anyway because I'm a vegetarian, but I did have some vegetarian burgers. My son didn't fancy burgers, and Chris was the same as me. He'd had a big chicken tikka sandwich and he was full as well. So burgers it is for tea tonight, I think. So yeah, that would be nice. So I am going to put that I am filming this flip through. And that kind of looks a little bit like my Moterm. It's not an elastic planner, but I'm still going to go with that. So, and I suppose I don't really count these videos as a plan with me, because I'm not specifically like planning a spread, but it definitely is, isn't it? It's me just using my planner, and I am planning. So I'm going to put plan with me. So yeah, that's all I'm going to write, because who knows what will happen for the rest of the day. We will leave that space. I'm waiting for a couple of deliveries. I've ordered my daughter a new winter coat, and my son a raincoat. Right, so that's that. We are done in that section. Let's move along. There's nothing that I need to do in this personal section, I don't think. I don't want to show the name of that person in there. My health section, I do need to get up to date in here. We're on the Friday today and I've missed the week. But I have had, yesterday I was feeling a little bit anxious. Nothing happened, but I was feeling anxious yesterday. But I managed to rein it in. I managed to keep it to myself. And I don't mean keep it to myself. It's never good to hide your feelings. Don't hide your feelings. Talk to people if you can. But what I mean is I managed to fight it. I managed to be like, no, you're not winning. So in the end, it wasn't too much of a bad day. But I do want to mark down that it was an anxious day. But for the rest of the week, I think for the most part, I've been quite calm. So yeah, I'm going to pop those down. And I'm liking the way that this tracker is looking. We've not got too much. So blue is sad and orange is angry. We've had no angry days. To be honest, I'm not an angry person. I am an emotional person. I get like sad and overwhelmed. I don't get angry particularly. I do get stressed, and it's not been too bad. And for the most part, I've been calm and happy. That's calm and that's happy. So yeah. And I think as well, tracking it like this and being aware that I'm going to need to track it in my planner, that in itself improves my moods, I think. So I'm really enjoying using that tracker. It's really working for me. So I'm just going to pull out my my longer tracker. And let's get this up to date. I have been good and I've done my skincare every day. Definitely every day in the morning. Yesterday, I did a really good evening skincare routine. I haven't done a face mask yet, and I've had makeup on every day except for today, because today, when I did school run, it was absolutely bucketing it down, and all I could think was, I really don't want mascara down my face, so I didn't bother. No spend for yesterday. I think we can do the no spend as well, actually. Won't be able to do it today though, because it's the pink planner sale. Some money's going to get spent. Haven't won my contacts. I have only done planning today. I don't think I've picked up my planner for the rest of the week. And I've been watching YouTube every day. Me and my son are still watching those silly Among Us videos. And I kind of don't want to admit this, but I'm finding myself wanting to watch those videos without him. I don't, because that would be ridiculous. I'm 38 years old. But he'll get home from school and we'll have tea. And then I'll be like, Jensen, do you want to watch some YouTube? Because I want to watch these Among Us videos. So, yeah. I don't know what admitting that says about me, but never mind. I have been watching Netflix because I've still been watching The Crooked House by Agatha Christie. And there was another one as well. Agatha Christie and the Murder of something. But yeah, I've been watching them, so yeah, I'm gonna mark that off. I like this tracker. I don't like how I've decorated it this month. I like that washi and I like that washi. I don't like them together, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna change it. Whatever. So you can pop that back in there. That was my dog just sneezed, if you heard that weird noise. Right, let's move through then. So I do just want to write on here that I want to get my daughter another cardigan. She's got 2 cardigans for school. And so she wears one and she has one in the wash. I wash them. But it's getting to that weather where I can't get it dry in time. So the next day I'm having to like blow dry the cuffs with the hairdryer and get it dried for her. 1 second. Next door I've got the builders in and they've parked the van outside my house and the dogs don't like it every time the builders come out, so they're barking. Yeah, so I've decided I'm going to buy a 3rd cardigan so that she can be wearing one, I can have one dry and I can have one washed and drying. It will just make my life easier, so that's what we are doing. That can go because I've now paid that. And then I need to update my online order tracker. So that has shipped now and I'm so excited. My print impression is on the way. By Isabel, the owl order I have got. I've had my sub and my paper K has shipped, and there's something else that I need to add to there as well, but I can't think what it is, so I'm going to have to do that later. You've seen this insert before. It works really well for me. I used to have it in my personal wide. Nothing to update in my coupon tracker. What's in here? Oh yeah, this is just bills going out. There's nothing to update on here either. I think I'm up to date with this. I'm up to date with all of that. Yep. So into my social media section. I can't look at what my minutes are because I'm using my phone to film, but I'll have to do that afterwards. Same with this and this. But I do want to update this a little bit. So I need my dots. So we've got a plan with me, which is what I'm going to put down today as, which is the orange. It is the orange, isn't it? Yeah, the orange. That is Friday. And then Wednesday's was the flip through, and that needs to be pink. And there we go. And then I think we are up to date. I think that is it. I'm not going to show you the rest of those inserts because they've got things in that. Don't you see? I haven't. This is my list of things that I want to have a look for in the pink planner sale. Don't think I've got anything else to update. I think we are done. So yeah, that is going to be it. I'm just going to put my today marker back in, and then we can say goodbye. So yeah, I hope that you're all well. I hope you're all doing well. It's miserable at the moment here. The weather is just absolutely miserable, and it's a little bit depressing. Never mind, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea and a biscuit, and I'm going to play Dead by Daylight. But if Chris asks, tell him I've done laundry. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, if you give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.